7 Day Sports TV here. Salute to the mighty ldbc, Lions Den basketball community in this case. Smash the like button, hit the subscribe. Also hit the notification bell so you'll be notified when I drop a new video. And if you're digging the video, go ahead and share the video. All right, so check it out, man. The Clippers fall to the Phoenix Suns 129-124. Very highly competitive game. This is an evenly matched series. Very evenly matched. Very proud of the Clippers' effort that they put up. They fought to the end. These dudes got a lot of heart, despite the fact that they're down. Their two top scorers, Kawhi Leonard and Paul George, were not playing tonight. Yet the Clippers came within 5 points of winning this game. All right, they had the Suns on the heels the entire night. I think the Clippers should be commended. They were not expected to win this game. They wasn't gonna win this game. I mean, we can look at how close it was and say, oh, if it wasn't for this, the Clippers was gonna win. No, they wasn't gonna win without Kawhi Leonard. We all knew that going into it. We was hoping they would be able to steal one. You know what I'm saying? Without Kawhi Leonard, but they didn't. Let's look at some stats and as to why the Clippers couldn't pull it off. All right, Phoenix Suns. Let me get rid of my logo here. Kevin Durant, 8 for 15 from the floor, perfect from the free throw line. Got to the line quite often. 28 points Kevin Durant dropped. Okay, very efficient game by Kevin Durant. KD had 5 assists, 6 rebounds, 2 steals, 6 turnovers. He actually had 7 turnovers, but they didn't give him credit for that one. But if that was Westbrook would have got the blame for that turnover. But in the end of the third quarter, Kevin Durant passed the ball across the court to one of them light-skinned dudes from the Suns. I don't know who he was, some dude off the bench. And he passed him the ball. Ball bounced off his foot, and Clippers got possession. But somehow the numbers never changed, and it didn't go up for Kevin Durant as a turnover. So I don't know who they gave it credit to the turnover for. But anyway, he had 6 of them. Now, DeAndre Ayton had 12 points. He was, pretty much neutralized. Craig had 15. Chris Paul had 11 points. He didn't play too good. Chris Paul was 5 for 18 from the floor. And, he's the point guard. But he had 11 points, 5 for 18. And Devin Booker was the star of the game. Devin Booker, absolutely phenomenal game. Played 44 minutes. 18 for 29 from the field, 45 points he dropped on the Clippers' forehead. Okay, unbelievable performance by Devin Booker. The Clippers had nothing for him. They couldn't hold him. They just couldn't guard him. Not enough defenders on the floor. I'm convinced that if Paul George and Kawhi Leonard both play, they beat the Suns. The Clippers beat the Suns easy. They beat the Suns easy, bro. I'm convinced. Okay, let me see here. Let's look at what the Clippers stats here. All right, these are the Clippers stats. You had Russell Westbrook dropping the 30-piece chicken nugget on him, 11 for 23 from the field. That's about as efficient as you can get for Russell Westbrook. A very efficient game for him. 3 for 7 for the three-point line, 5 or 6 from the free throw line, 8 rebounds, 11 assists, almost a triple-double by Russ, 3 steals. Russ actually had a lot of pokeaways, balls that he knocked out of the players' hands. There's no stats for that, okay? But he did that all night. Very aggressive on the defensive end. He had 1 block that he got credit for. He had 6 turnovers. Let's talk about those turnovers by Russ. Russ came out, and he had 2 turnovers that I thought were ridiculous. He had two turnovers that was on him. And I think altogether in the whole game, Russell Westbrook had 3 turnovers that I would blame on Russ. Those were Russ's turnovers. The other 3, I'm going to blame on Zubac. Zubac is in the post with his hand in the air, begging for the ball. Russ passes this man the ball. DeAndre Ayton pokes it away. Just pokes it away from Zubac. Guess who gets credit for the turnover? Guess whose fault it is? Oh, it's Russ's fault. Oh, Russ got to do better with these turnovers. Oh, man, Russ. No, Zubac did that. You don't go in the post post up DeAndre Ayton, beg for the ball, then we throw you the ball, and you let DeAndre Ayton take it out your hand, and somehow it's a turnover on Russ. Bad decision making by Russ. Shame on you, right? Then another turnover Russ got in the fourth quarter, where the Clippers were making a run, and Eric Gordon was on a fast break. Russ passed him the ball. The Suns defender sees that Gordon's about to get this ball. This dude pushes Eric Gordon down in front of the referee. They don't even call a foul. Literally pushed Gordon down. Russ was irate. He was snapping. Turnover, credit to Russ. That's how he got 6. For those of y'all who watch the game and going to be honest about the game. You know what I'm saying? But most of y'all just watch the game waiting on Russ to have a turnover so y'all can talk about it and use him as y'all scapegoat every time. Norman Powell balled out today. Absolutely balled out. 42 points by Norman Powell. I knew he would have a big game. Well, I was hoping he would have a big game. 15 for 23, very efficient by Norman Powell. 7 for 12 from the three-point line. Norman Powell played a phenomenal game. You can't ask Norman Powell to play no better than that. That was a superstar performance by Norman Powell. The young boy, Highland, he had 20 points off of the bench. He played excellent, the young fella did, right? But now, and Terrence Mann had 10 points. Now, this is why the Clippers lost, right? In my opinion, it had nothing to do with Russ's turnovers, right? Let me show you something. Go back to the Suns. All right? The Suns had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 people in double figures, plus a guy on the bench had 8 points, almost 6 players in double figures. Okay? Well-balanced offense. The Clippers had 1, 2, 3, 4 players in double figures. They lost by 5 points. They lost because they didn't have enough firepower. That's it. That's it. Just didn't have enough firepower. Had Kawhi Leonard played this game, easy win for the Clippers. If Paul George is playing, easy win for the Clippers. They just fell short because they didn't have enough firepower. It's that simple. I know our instincts are to look for somebody to blame. But I credit every Clipper player that stepped on that court tonight and played their heart out. Every last one of them that stepped out there and played without their 2 top guys and pushed the Phoenix Suns to a 5-point game. I credit all of them. I'm not blaming none of them dudes. They all came out there to play. The person who should be blamed for this loss, I can't even blame Tyronn Lue. The person who should be blamed for this is Kawhi Leonard. Period. Kawhi Leonard load managed the entire year to prepare for this moment. And now when you in this moment, your leg hurt. Bro, come on. Ain't nobody got time for this, bro. Ain't nobody got time for this. No. And I'm going to tell you something. The Suns are a good team, but they're not that good. The Phoenix Suns, if they have to play this many minutes, because they're not deep, you see what I'm saying? Look at the minutes the Suns are playing. Kevin Durant, 41 minutes. All right? Chris Paul, 41 minutes. Devin Booker, 44 minutes. Kevin Durant has been playing a lot of minutes. I know he's been injured and stuff, so he got some rest. But Kevin Durant plays a lot of minutes, man. He played a lot of minutes for the Nets. He's playing a lot of minutes now here for the Suns in these playoffs. All right? If this series stretches out long, the Suns are going to be in trouble, right, with somebody that's fresh. You know what I'm saying? They're going to be in trouble with somebody that's fresh, in my opinion. You know what I mean? They're going to be tired, too. So, hopefully, Kawhi Leonard comes back. I picked the Suns to win this series because I just don't see the Clippers winning without Paul George. But that's why I said before the series started. I said the Clippers can't win this without Paul George. But then out of nowhere, the Clippers win game 1. And they competitive in game 2. And they definitely competitive in game 3. So I'm like, the Clippers, they can win this. This is not like a crazy mismatch or nothing. They just need the weapons on the floor, and they'll be all right. That's my opinion on the matter. But tomorrow Skip Bayless and Shannon, you know what they're gonna do. You know who fault it's gonna be. It ain't gonna be Kawhi Leonard's fault. It's gonna be the guy who showed up to play basketball and play hard because he got 6 turnovers. And you ain't gonna hear nobody say nothing about Kevin Durant's 6 turnovers. Nobody. You know why? Because they won the game. And at the end of the day, winning is all that matters. 7 8 Sports TV, salute to the mighty LDBC, and I holler.